Okay, so now we know how to classify mixtures into different families. But what if we want to be more precise? What if we need to know exactly how much of something is in a mixture? Well, this brings us to our next big idea, concentration. And really, you can just think of it as the secret recipe for any mixture. Put simply, concentration just tells you the amount of the ingredient you're dissolving, which we call the solute in whatever you're dissolving it in, the solvent. And just like any good recipe, using percentages is a super common and really useful way to get super precise. And let me tell you, that precision is absolutely critical in the real world. Take a look at this saline drip bag from a hospital. My 0.9% on the label, that is not just some random number. Getting that recipe, that concentration exactly right can literally be a matter of life and death. But what does that little number on the bag actually mean? How does a doctor or a nurse translate 0.9% into the life-saving solution of inside that bag? Well, let's break down the recipe. So you might see W/V or M/V on a label like that saline bag. It just stands for mass by volume. And the formula is really straightforward. You take the mass of the solute, the salt in this case, you divide it by the total volume of the solution, and then you multiply by 100. So that 0.9% means there are exactly 0.9 grams of salt for every 100 milliliters of the solution. It's as simple as that. All right, let's grab another example from the kitchen, a bottle of vinegar. You'll see on the label, it says something like 5% acetic acid. Now, in this case, we're mixing a liquid acetic acid with another liquid, which is mostly water. So we need a slightly different kind of recipe. Yeah, when we mix two liquids, we use what's called volume by volume percentage. It is the exact same idea as before, but instead of using mass or weight, we use volume, how much space it takes up. So that 5% on your vinegar bottle is just telling you that in every 100 milliliters of vinegar, 5 of those milliliters are pure acetic acid. So there you have it. It's basically 3 simple ways to write a mixtures recipe. You've got mass by mass, which is great for solvents like you find in packaged foods. Mass by volume, which, as we saw, is absolutely crucial for medicines. And volume by volume, which is perfect for liquid mixtures like our vinegar. It's a pretty simple toolkit for describing the world around us. So let's bring it all back to where we started, your kitchen. We've kind of gone from the science lab all the way to your pantry shelves, and hopefully you've seen how these pretty simple ideas can describe the things we see and use every single day. So here's the real takeaway. By understanding that single difference between a smooth mixture and a lumpy one, and by learning to speak the recipe language of concentration, you've basically unlocked a new way to see the world. This isn't just some stuff from a textbook. It's the formula for the food we eat and the medicine that keeps us healthy. So I'll just leave you with this thought. The next time you're in your kitchen and you grab a bottle of vinegar or pour a glass of milk, you'll know the hidden science behind it. My question for you is, now that you know this hidden language, what else will you see differently?